Yo, what up guys, Djllk here again with another episode of Would I Save Him from Relegation. So we're going to be carrying on with this Continental Shield that we're currently in. We're playing against E02 next, our next game. But first we're obviously going to jump into our player development and get our training sessions done. Going to simulate them so we can get those stats up and running. So, as you may already notice, I've now moved the webcam up to, up to the top right corner of the screen, just so you guys can see more of the pitch, and also like when it comes to the manager feedback, you can see that if you wish to read it. So, we're going to jump straight into advancing onto the game against FC02.
I'm talking, of course,
right,
about
here
the
we go,
French
playing
capital,
FC
Paris.
from the Netherlands. Nice Adidas football we're
Derek
playing
here
with.
on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we have more live action from the pre-season
hopefully, obviously, we
group
can get
stage
ourselves
for
a
you
nice
to
win
look forward
after
to.
getting 2 losses
It
on
is
the bounce.
Norwich City up against Utrecht.
Yeah, both teams looking to finish the group strongly and make a positive start to their seasons. You have to say it's been a great tournament up to now. The fans have been out in force by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
And they've won possession again.
Doing my defensive duties there, seeing them out nice and well and truly. I'm going to try and play a bit more defensive, you know, I'm attacking mid, I want to try and
the emphasis is on creativity.
Well.
It's opening up for them. Textbook defending inside the box.
We're going to get out.
He succeeds in clearing it.
First 10 minutes,
the opposition starting 11.
A lot of pressure here.
We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back 4.
Lamine Sané.
It's not too bad a start. I mean,
Joris van Overeem. Prepared to take on the shot. Wonderful chance.
Good save there.
Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's
according to them, 12th minute of the game.
Played into the centre of the box.
Let's get it up.
And he takes it on and putting his body on the line. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in.
Right infield. And then we can get up
A change to the scoreline in the Djllk game. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for Djllk. It's been scored by Yassine Zia. The ball struck a defender and that sent it in the opposite direction, giving the keeper no chance. 32 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Lee. Pookie. An incisive pass.
Oh my God.
He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
Oh my word. I don't know why. I'm just trying to play it back.
See the stats. They don't lie. They haven't created enough chances today.
It's a shot.
The quality in the
It's a shot on goal.
should pull them through in this game. Been frustrating for the fans though.
Should be putting that in the back of the net every day of the week.
And
the end of the first half is
here at
there.
In
so
Paris.
Not a bad half. Really should be 1-0 up. I've taken my chance to put it in the back of the net. But all good feedback from the manager at the moment. There we go, we can see the match facts here. So 1 shot on goal. They have had 6 shots, 3 on target, but 1 clear goal scoring opportunity from us that should be put in the back of the net.
Still late. A low hard shot from distance through a crowd of players, buried into the back of the goal.
He takes aim. Wonderful block. Joris van Overeem. It's there for him. He was certainly in. The chance was there. Credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort.
A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Teammate in support.
And it's not at all. Nice goal from them. Nice patient play.
The pressure's taking its toll.
Yeah, nice low driven shot into the bottom corner.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike.
Nice goal.
Brilliant effort.
Let's have another view of that goal.
It's not looking like it's going to be that win that we wanted.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Excellent passing. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Nice challenge in there.
Throw-ins given.
Out for a throw.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Peterson. And he takes it on. Fairly routine for any goalkeeper. And they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner.
Not being beat as near post again. But again, it looks like it was going wide. But let's be safe and sorry. Corner to loose right now.
Over it comes. That's all they can conjure for now. Hanley. Peterson.
I can't believe this.
Alert defending. It has gone over the touchline for...
Well thrown in the area. I've been taken off the field for a substitution. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate the rest of the match and see how we end up. So we're going to look at the calendar there, and we actually won that game 2-1 with only 4 minutes left to go. So fair play to Norwich players. Maybe it's me that's holding them back. But yeah, so we did get that elusive win. Granted, I wasn't on the pitch at the time. Ben Godfrey's obviously back from his suspension in time for the first game of the league, which again is against Liverpool. Right, so here we have our upcoming targets for the first 4 games of the Premier League. So as you can see, average rating of 6, expected to create at least 1 goal and at least 2 chances to be scoring goals. So hopefully we can get those and obviously get some stats when truly in there. We've not been selected in today's squad, which isn't a surprise as we are playing against Liverpool. So we're not even on the sub, so we are just going to send the match. It's gone to a 3-1 win to Liverpool. Who could get a goal for us, but Liverpool pretty much dominating the game, taking the 2-0 lead into the first half, and then Pookie getting a penalty back before Fabinho gets his own penalty. So again, we've not been put in the selected into today's squad, so again we're just going to sim this match. So they had a 1-1 draw with Arsenal, and we've lost that game 4-1. So let's be that we started off going down 2-0, getting 1 goal back through Cantwell, and then Newcastle getting 2 further goals towards the end of the game. So no, we've not been picked again, so I'm just going to sim this match straight through. Chelsea haven't really been doing too well. They've lost 2 games and drawn 1. And they will have got their first win of the league there, winning against us 4-0. So this season hasn't been a good start for us, still waiting for that elusive win. And probably sitting quite low on the table. Yeah, as you can see there, we are sitting at the bottom of the table at the moment. So now we've got our last game, which is against West Ham United. As you can see, we've been picked for the starting lineup in today's game. We do have a couple of players leaving on international duty, being Jamal Lewis and Pookie. So we will get our first start and our debut in the Premier League.
And hello from the stadium that was the main venue for the 2012 Olympics here in the English capital. We're at the London Stadium. I'm Djllk, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's West Ham United and they take on Norwich City.
So as you see, that's how the table sits at the moment. West Ham in the middle of the table with Watford, Aston Villa and ourselves bottom of the table at the moment. Hopefully we'll change that by getting a win here today.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
And the starting lineup for West Ham United. Fabian Balbuena plays with Angelo Ogbonna in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Oh, yeah,
And teammates to play it to. And deliver towards the back post. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
I thought that was going to be another great start to us there. But luckily he's put it
And here's
wide.
the Norwich City starting 11. A goal in the Crystal Palace match. Let's hear about that from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace.
For now!
It's a good save there.
A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Doing Tim Cool Green a goal, but it's a nice save.
Played into the centre of the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, body in the way. Lee.
Right, so they've got nearly at the box here.
Press well.
And
it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead.
Fernandez
has got to change on both sides.
Very nice header by him.
Well, Derek, that tells you all you need to know about this group of players. Great team spirit, fantastic stuff. Well, Derek, sometimes it's the cross that makes the goal, and this is it. Just look at that. Perfect cross on his head, back of the net.
And
underway again, it's West Ham in front.
Again, not a good start from us. Not doing too well. That's opening.
Emiliano Buendia. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Lee. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Hadn't been told release the ball soon.
Lanzini. Ball with Pablo Fornals. And it's with Tomasz Souček. Not much defensive cover there on the flank.
I can't believe he's got through there.
Wilshere. And Lanzini again. And scope for the cross. It should be. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead.
Well, a second goal for them here. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
You're not able to even get out of the starting box in any of the games
Lee.
we've been playing.
Leitner.
And that'll
so
be
it is, the first half story has been written.
Not looking forward to seeing this feedback, not looking forward to seeing the stats either, as was not a good half. Being caught out of position a lot. And obviously going to have a look at the stats, and yeah, no shot on target. Possession seems to be straight down the middle, but again, West Ham there with 5 shots, 4 shots on target, and 2 goals.
Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Buendia. Lee. And moving the ball nicely. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Souček. It's with Yarmolenko. Ogbonna. And news of a goal at St James's Park. Let's get the details from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Newcastle United. 50 minutes played. 2-1.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Might be able to get in behind the defence. It needs an accurate cross. A very effective clearance. Possession lost, intercepted.
But nice bit of play there from us.
Well, this is the home of live football, E02, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's West Ham United facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Norwich City facing Manchester City.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
So, kind of our first 5 games in the season have been against quite big giants in the Premier League.
Well, a really interesting turn of events on the transfer front. This is now official. Iago Aspas has completed his move to Arsenal.
Well, Derek, he's been a top player all his career. He deserves this move, to be honest with you. Fill up the pension pot a little, fully deserved.
He's going to slowly work out the field by looking at it.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It's opening up for them. Leitner.
Try and pass it in.
Simple for the keeper.
The keeper and Randolph easily getting it there. But slowly making our chances.
The final 20 minutes of the game. Now then, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the match at Vicarage Road. Details from Alan McAnally.
It's a second goal.
Giving it a try.
That's
well,
an outstanding goal.
And surely there's no way they can let this
seem to always be getting caught in the counter-attacks, losing the ball deep in their half, and then
so they restart the game, and only one team in it.
Losing it and not being able to track them at the end.
Wilshere.
So it's not going too well this game. Obviously losing 3-0 with only 15 minutes left to go. Not really made the best of our opportunity in our Premier League debut. And it's been smacked on the wall by Yarmolenko in the back of the net. So that Premier League debut hasn't gone well.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about technique. You're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
He's given us away. Mario Vrancic. Pukki. That's a lovely ball.
So another opportunity there, and Pukki going for kind of the outrageous volley.
Yeah, hero to zero.
Nice still bit of play, obviously a bit lucky with the deflections. But yeah, a bit of a wayward volley there. And we're going to throw it all the way back to our defence, and we're trying to tackle the last minute.
And Leitner with it. Lee. Pukki. Will he find the net?
Pukki down the back of the net.
Very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Again, making our chances in the last minute again, trying to get that consolation goal. Pukki's trying to beat the keeper at his near post, but the keeper able to push it out one-handed for a corner.
Over it comes. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really.
No troubles whatsoever. And that's probably going to be the end of the game here once the keeper kicks it out. But 4-0 loss to West Ham, so 4 losses
and the referee says
on the trot. Not the greatest start to the league, the season. Obviously our manager not very happy there with the performance of the club. But we created a few chances, 91% passing, but again no shots, and just not able to put our chances away. Great job so far this season, apart from being top notch, but again with our debut, ideally we want to be trying to get goals, or trying to at least create goals so we can actually get further up the table and avoid relegation. Right, so we've come to the end of the transfer deadline day. A wealthy amount of over 500 million being spent. I imagine we're not going to be picking the starting lineup for some of these games, but as you can see, our upcoming targets are create at least 1 goal, create 2 chances in these new fixtures, and a minimum pass rate of at least 60%. So those are the games for Man City, Burnley, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. But before we jump into the game, guys, I am going to leave it there for this episode. Thank you again for watching and tuning in. Again, if you do have any suggestions on how I can make the season or series better and more intuitive for you guys, then please do let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Again though, please do comment with any feedback or suggestions you have for me, and I'll speak to you guys later. Take it easy.